Hi, right. What I want to go over on this video with you is flat nub, and I can just show you a way of how to make your own without having you go to an expense if you're doing multiple flat hops. Now, as you can see here, 5 bookings. So say if you wanted to flat hop each of these bookings, then you have to go along and buy 5 flat nubs, which is gonna cost you a fair bit of money. So what I do is, it's basically this stuff. This is called Sugru. So it's Sugru basically, but this is kind of a cheaper one I found. And all it is a moldable glue. You've probably seen it around before. This one is hardened now. I've had it a good while, but it's hardened in the packet. You can see it's pretty tough enough stuff. Now I have made a good few flat nubs out of this stuff. People also do the patches for the windows, but they don't work as good as the flat nubs do. I run flat nubs of my own here, what I made, and as you can see I have one just here. This is a G&G hop arm. So yeah, if you're doing 5, maybe 6, 7, 8, how many rifles you have, I don't know, if you want them all flat hopped, or if you're going to do an R hop and the flat booking and then the flat nub. It's another way to get your flat nub. So basically all I do, this is just a cheap plastic section of a rail, nothing special. Excuse me, apologise. And all I do is, when this stuff is pliable, you squash it together in your fingers and just keep squashing it and working it. And then in the section of the rails, as you can see, this is already has blue on it here from doing these type of blue ones. In between the sections here, you just put it in, you kind of press it in and keep it kind of flat to this surface here. You get a blade and you just kind of peel across the top like that so it goes flat, and that's all you do, is just that kind of motion until it goes flat, because you don't want it raised up or anything. Then you can maybe let it dry for half hour or so, but it takes 24 hours for it to fully set. What you can do then is, when it's set for about an hour, you can come along, get your hop arm and this piece of your arm, the cutout, find your center, and all you do is just press into the Sugru, making sure everything is straight. You could even put a piece of tape as straight as possible up along, so you know you're getting straight every time. And you just keep that pressed in there for a few seconds and then just lift it out gently, and then you can go on to the next section and just press in. I suggest you only do 2 on each section of the rail, and that way you're just getting 2 nubs perfectly, and then you can trim them down. So what you'll end up with is something like this. If I can put it on here, my fingers are too fat. I can just pop that onto the arm, and basically that's what you get there. and you get your flat nub out of that, and they work great. To be honest, no complaints with them. Or you might get some excuse me again, that don't work perfectly, but you kind of have this many sections of rails. You can just, if you have a metal rail, even better, and you can just do as many sections as you like. And you can see I've done a good few, got a good bag of them. So yeah, you know, flat booking, you can buy them flat, like this one is already flat, comes from the shop and manufacturer flat. It's the modify booking soft. You can get the black one as well, modify soft, and it comes with a nub, but you're going to be paying maybe £15 for that, and then you have to pay your postage on top. 3 packets of this stuff you're getting between, depends where you go, where you shop, there's all different prices, between £5.99, £12.99 to £15, but you get about 3-4 packets, and you could get maybe, I'd say 20-30 nubs per packet. So if you wanted to make them all up, and you could pass them out to your friends, maybe £1 a pop if you wanted to do that. So yeah, that's kind of the way I do them. And they work. As I say, I have 1 or 2 in friends' guns. I've sent some away to people as well, and I've used them. They work for them, so cheap enough way to go about it. Because if you're going to pay, it's €7 or €8 for just a nub alone without a booking, for modifies or Sugru, whatever they're called, Firefly nubs, and you're talking £8 a pop. So yeah, do the maths, and well, you probably get 30 nubs out of 1 packet, and you've another 2 packets then out of the set. Comes in different colours as well. You get red, blue, black, white, yellow, I think green, so you can match them to any one you like. So that's it on this video, guys. If you've any questions, if you do want to make them and you get the stuff, I'll happily help you out. I'll answer your questions, but basically that's all you do. Place the Sugru in there, flatten it out, as I said, with a blade. Use a blade, a Stanley blade would be better. If you wanted to do 2 at a time, you can just get your Stanley blade and do that. Wait an hour, then do this. It's easier, it's won't stick to it then. Just press it in, few seconds, press it in, few seconds, and that'll be your basic nub done. It's like then 24 hours you'll wait before these will be set right, and all you do then is you get your Stanley blade, pop it just on the edge here, and just kind of pry a little bit up. Remember, your nubs will be further in, so you're not going to damage them. Pry this edge up, pry that edge up, get your blade then, and straight down there, and just chop that out there, and chop that out there, and then you should be able to just lift it out. Simple as that. So if you like the video, guys, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up down there. I do appreciate that if you do that. And if you want to subscribe, that'll be awesome too. Now until the next video, if I find other things to do and maybe mod, I'll put them up and hopefully get some game videos up soon if my site is opening. I'm just waiting on insurance and stuff, so hopefully, fingers crossed, that'll open soon. Get some gameplay videos up. Until then, take care. Don't forget, hit the like button,